Ever wonder how good your spoken English really is? Rate yourself from 1 to 10. 1 being I'm just starting and 10 being I can teach this. Today, we're going to put your spoken English to the test with 15 phrases. We'll start easy and then see how far you can go. Intrigued? I'm Anna. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with our latest videos. Let's get started. I'll say each word once so you can think about whether you recognize it. Then I'll say it again and you'll see the word. Alright, let's get started. The first one is easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, which means something is really easy. Alright, so the example is making pancakes is easy peasy to my mom. Repeat after me. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
The next one is all ears. All ears.
All ears.
I'm all ears.
Say this when you're listening closely. I'm all ears. Tell me everything. How to pronounce it? All ears. All ears.
All ears.
I'm all ears.
Te quería mencionar que acabo de terminar un nuevo entrenamiento 100% gratis para enseñarte 7 trucos para aprender inglés más rápido, para hablar más fluido. Ahora mismo puedes bajarlo con el enlace pegado en el primer comentario.
Okay, the next one is fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Use this when you agree with something reasonable. Fair enough. Let's do it. How to pronounce it? GH in enough is pronounced as f. F. So we say fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Easy peasy, right? Okay, the next one is zip it. Zip it.
Zip it.
Zip it.
Tell someone to be quiet. We say zip it. Okay, and the example is zip it, I'm trying to work. How to pronounce it? Zip it.
Zip it.
Zip it.
The next one is count me in. Count me in.
Count me in.
Count me in.
Use this to say you want to join something. Okay, here we go. The example is count me in for the trip. The T in count isn't fully pronounced. So we say count. Count me in.
Count me in.
Count me in.
The next one is how bizarre. How bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
You say this when something is very strange. How bizarre. I never knew that. Okay, let's say R in bizarre. Bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
Our next phrase is no sweat. No sweat.
No sweat.
No sweat.
No sweat. Use this to say there is no problem or it's no trouble. No sweat. I can help. How to pronounce it? E in sweat. We say sweat.
No sweat.
No sweat.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. In the loop. In the loop.
Michael, she's in the loop. Why am I not in the loop?
The director's in the loop.
Say this when you want to be kept informed about something. Keep me in the loop about the project. Okay, let's say, oh, in the loop. In the loop.
Michael, she's in the loop. Why am I not in the loop?
The director's in the loop.
And the next one is in a jiffy. In a jiffy.
I'll be back in a jiffy. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Use this to say something will be very quickly. I'll be back in a jiffy. Let's say j in jiffy. Jiffy.
I'll be back in a jiffy.
I'll be back in a jiffy.
All right. And the next one is hit the sack. Hit the sack.
I think I'll just hit the sack.
I'm gonna hit the sack.
Hit the sack. Say this when you're going to bed. He hit the sack early. How to pronounce it? In a sack. Hit the sack.
I think I'll just hit the sack.
I'm gonna hit the sack.
Okay. The next one is beats me. Beats me.
Beats me.
Beats me.
Use this to say you don't know something. Why is it so expensive? Beats me. How to pronounce it? Ending s in beats. Beats me.
Beats me.
Beats me.
Our next phrase is ring a bell. Ring a bell.
Does that name ring a bell?
Ring a bell?
Say this when something sounds familiar. Does that name ring a bell? Let's say ringa. Ringa. Ring a bell.
Does that name ring a bell?
Ring a bell?
Okay, let's go to the next one. Off the hook. Off the hook.
Try the raw bar. It's off the hook.
Off the hook. Use this to say something is amazing or awesome. You're off the hook for tonight. Let's say in hook. Off the hook.
Try the raw bar. It's off the hook.
Easy, right? All right. Next one is gear up. Gear up.
Gear up. Gear up.
Gear up. Say this when you're getting ready for something. Time to gear up for the trip. How to pronounce it? Gear up. Gear up.
Gear up. Gear up.
Okay, the next one is chime in. Chime in.
May I chime in?
Use this when you want to join a conversation. Feel free to chime in anytime. How to pronounce it? Ch in I. In chime. Chime. Chime in.
May I chime in?
Thanks for sticking with us. How did you do? Share your thoughts and scores in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Make sure you like this video and stay tuned for more. We've got more awesome content coming your way. See you next time!